This is it is time for the third recording of the day. I'm going to take a look at the Great Britain pound US dollar as the fifth wave in a possible falling wedge or ending diagonal, but namely falling wedge. It implies a new low might be in cards below that 148.33 area. I mean, price is now 150.93. If you take a look here, it is 150.93. So not that high. It's only 250 pips. But anyways, it might be that we'll go there until next week's NFP, providing euro moves lower towards the 127 area. So we should be prepared of that. And this is a daily chart that you're seeing here, but we'll go on a smaller time frame as well. But on this daily chart, this is the wedge that I want to show you, and this is a possible first wave. Then price moves into the second wave here scenario, only to go for a third wave to the downside. This third wave only to be retraced for the fourth wave here, and there you go. This is your wedge. Now this should be a nice flat, like an ABC, a common flat for a second wave. A, 12, and red. B, and C. So A, B, C for the second wave, and then this should be the wedge that I'm looking at. You connect the end of the first and the end of the third wave, and you connect the end of the second wave with the end of the fourth wave, and this should be the boundaries. Okay, the boundaries for price. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and normally this imply a fifth wave that should come to the downside, like this, and it should take these lows here. So the lows are in the 48.30 area, and this should be the target. So shape, this should be the target for the fifth wave. So let's say that this should be the target for wave 5, so below 148. Now once price moves there, then we will look for this upper trend line to be broken. Otherwise, it will keep moving to the downside. Now let's go on a smaller time frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the wedge, and let's try to analyze this. This move this way for the fifth wave. So let's open a new chart file, new chart, and let's go on Great Britain pound. Let's make it on the 4-hour chart, and let's make it my template here. So from these highs here, what we might have, if we take a Fibonacci expansion tool, from the highs in the 156, and you put it like this, you are seeing the 261 comes 161.8 is here. Now this retracement is not a retracement that I would like for a fourth wave. So I'm looking for a healthier retracement, let's say, for a fourth wave. So it might be that we have of a lower degree. It might be that this is the end of a first wave, 1, 12, and red, 2, then a third wave that is extended higher than 161, not here, but probably here, third wave. And from this moment of time we have two options. Either the fourth wave is done here, and if you try to look for the retracement level for the fourth wave, then what we should do is to take a Fibonacci retracement and go from the end of the second wave here to the end of the third wave. And let me delete the expansion just a bit. and you are seeing the fourth wave is almost come to the 38.2. So either we have a fourth wave here, okay, and then we are looking for a fifth wave, or this is for example this is just an irregular with A, B, C, so the fourth wave might actually be also here. But let's say for the sake of this analysis, let's leave the fourth wave here. And if this is the case for the retracement 1, 2, 3, then what I would do, I would mark the low here for the 148.30 area, then the low for the third wave here, 151.70, and what I will look for, I will look for a new move to the downside that should go to and take these lows below 158. Now, if this is the end of the fourth wave like this or like this, this might be only the beginning. This might be only the beginning. So I would put the fourth right in the middle here. This might be only the beginning of a new wave of a lower degree. So let's say this is the first wave, and 10 and black. That is retracing now with us for the second wave here, and if you take a Fibonacci expansion from these levels, let's say like this, then 161.8 comes here, that is 147.09. If you go on a daily chart that is below this 147.09, trend line 47.37, so it might be that we will have either an ending diagonal, okay, now in an ending diagonal for a fifth wave, either you have already 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a fifth to go like this, or we have only one here, okay, 1, 2, make the 3 sharp, the fourth, and then a fifth to go like this. It remains to be seen. Anyways, under this scenario, we are looking for a new move, a new leg to the downside. So this should be the end of that fourth wave that we've looked on the daily chart of a higher degree. And this should be the end of the third wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for a fifth to come to the downside in the form of an impulsive move with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and with the fifth wave to be around 147, like this. Now it doesn't necessarily mean that the third wave is ended here. Maybe the third wave is ended here, and we'll have a nice retracement as a fourth, and then to come for the fifth. But if the euro dollar moves to the downside, if the euro dollar moves to the downside into the one breaking the 127 level, 127.96 level, then most likely the Great Britain pound US dollar will follow, and the pressure will be on the 150. I would say that 150 area here has no chance of holding. So 150 has no chance of holding, and from that moment of time, from 150, I will start to look at this structure here. Either this is a 1, 2, then looking for a 3 like A, B, C, and a 3 like this, okay? Or maybe a 3 like this, and then 4 and 5, and this to be only the end of the first wave to the downside. But I don't really think so. Or maybe the fourth is done here, and this move that you see here is only the end of a first wave to the downside. And I would favor something like an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3 like this with a sharp move to the downside, or like this, 4, and then the fifth to come and to make this kind of either a terminal impulse or an ending diagonal to the downside. So it remains to be seen. This is what I wanted to show you. As you can see, quite a bearish development. This Monday, when prices actually do not really move. But even if prices do not really move, if you look at the market, Euro 129.36, 35, and cable 150.95, 94. So breaking that 151 level on such a quiet day should be worrisome if we not recover the ground. So until next time, next recording is going to be tomorrow morning before London is going to open. Let's see what Euro and cable do. So the recordings for today were 2 recordings on the Euro dollar and 1 bullish scenario, 1 bearish scenario, and this quite bearish scenario on cable. And let's see tomorrow what we're going to have before London is going to open. We'll take a look at how market looks like. So have a great day and catch you all tomorrow before London. Bye bye.